As in the previous classes, we had started the sermon at Banaras, and we had done that Kisa Gautami was suffering the loss of her only child. Earlier, she was considering it was only her loss, and she, in her extreme selfishness, she was asking everybody to give some medicine so that her dead child could get in life. Everybody was sympathized with her, but everybody realized at the same time whosoever had died could not be given a new life. But she was not going to listen this logic. Then Gautam Buddha asked her that he could bring life back in her child, but only he wanted some mustard seeds. But those mustard seeds would have been brought from the family who had not lost any near and dear ones. Kisa Gautami thought very soon she was going to present those mustard seeds. But unfortunately, as it was obvious, no family she could find where nobody had lost their near and dear ones. Then she realized that it was not only her fate, but it was the fate of each and every human being. Whosoever had come on this earth will surely die. So, here we are continuing from this paragraph. The Buddha said, the life of mortals in this world is troubled and brief, meaning short, and combined with pain. For there is not any means by which those that have been born can avoid dying. Now Gautam Buddha told her that in this world the life of human being was a mixture of pain and happiness, and whosoever had got birth on this earth will surely die. Nobody can avoid dying. After reaching old age, there is death. Of such a nature are living beings. She said, whosoever had come on this earth, they will, after completing their life, they will meet to death. As all earthen vessels made by the potter and in being broken, so is the life of mortals. Mortals meaning those who will surely die. He told her that whosoever had come on this earth, like all the earthen pots, when the moment they got existence, the moment it was decided one day they all would be broken up. The same way, human being, all mortals will die. Both young and adult, both those who are fools and those who are wise, all fall into the power of death. All are subject to death. He said, everybody is subject to death. Everybody had to die one day. Of course, who overcome by death depart from life. A father cannot save his son, nor kinsmen their relations. He said, a father cannot save the life of his son. The near relatives cannot save the lives of their own relatives. Mark, while relatives are looking on and lamenting deeply, one by one mortals are carried off like an ox that is led to the slaughter. As maybe I know everybody cries on the death of someone. All mortals cry on the death of someone. But like the ox cannot avoid his slaughter, in the same way human being cannot avoid death. All mortals cannot avoid their death. So the world is afflicted with death and decay. Therefore the wise you not grieve, knowing the terms of the word. So he said, the wise people, they are never making any cry. They are never creating lots many hue and cry on death. They accept it silently. Not from weeping nor from grieving will anyone obtain peace of mind. If you keep on grieving, meaning complaints, if you will kept on complaining, even though you will not be free from the problems of your life, you cannot get back the peace in your life. If you will cry, lamentation, will also not help you to attain peace of mind. His pain will be the greater and his body will suffer. If one's complain or feel weeping, lamentation, then his body suffers. He will make himself sick and pale. Yet the dead are not saved by his lamentation. It only gives him pain and suffering. Even the dead person will not get back in life. He who seeks peace should draw out the arrow of lamentation and complaint and grief. If you want to derive peace, you should stop complaining, stop lamenting, and stop wishing. Then there will be no pain. He who has drawn out the arrow and has become composed will obtain peace of mind. He who has overcome all sorrow will become free from sorrow and be blessed. And this was called his sermon at Banaras, when he said, if you accept that sorrow is a part of life, then you will be blessed, you will be free from all sorrows. This way, this was the message of Gautam Buddha to Kisa Gautami, and it has the universal appeal. It is applicable to each and every one of us. Thank you, dear children.